Phones are one of the best ways to play games, especially when you're on the go or want to kill some time. And I'm sharing the best games for iPhone and Android, including AAA, offline, free-to-play, and a lot more. I'm also sharing the top subscriptions to access a huge library of games ad-free, and even some emulators for playing your catalog of retro titles. And if you need recommendations for the best phone gaming accessories, I've got those linked down below, so let's get into it. I'm going to start things off with the basics for anyone super new to mobile gaming, but if you're just here for the top game recommendations, everything in this video is chapterized, so you can just skip ahead to find those games quickly. While iPhone and Android games are often optimized for touchscreen play, some faster-paced games like FPSs are still much better with a controller. Now, I already made a full video on the best mobile controllers that you can buy, but the Gamester X5 Lite is still my top pick for an affordable and fully featured mobile controller that can fit phones and tablets up to 8 inches and cost about 35 bucks. If you're like me and always looking for new games to play, you should consider a game subscription. They come in two varieties: downloadable mobile libraries like Apple Arcade and Google Play Pass and Netflix games, or cloud streaming with services like Xbox Gamepass, Amazon Luna, and NVIDIA GeForce Now, which let you stream console and PC games over the internet to almost any device, including your phone. And for a monthly fee, these services let you play a huge catalog of games, and you may already be subscribed to a few of these. Netflix isn't just for TV and movies anymore. All Netflix subscriptions let you download over 80 full, ad-free versions of games for iPhone and Android, tablets, and most recently, even TVs. Popular mobile games include Sonic Mania and Street Fighter 4. Many of these games can be played completely offline, and the save files will sync between all of your supported devices. Here's how you can get Netflix games on your phone. The easiest way is to open the Netflix app with an active subscription, scroll down to Mobile Games, click on the game that you want, hit Get Game. This will give you a pop-up notification, which will redirect you to the App Store or Play Store to install the game. If you prefer, you can also open the App Store or Android Play Store and search Netflix. You'll probably see the Netflix streaming app pop up first, but when you tap that and open the details page, you can scroll down and find the Netflix Inc. developer. Click here to view the other available Netflix games, and then just click Get or Install, and it'll start downloading those games. That said, there are a few important things to note. First, you need to log into your Netflix account when you first boot up the game, which can make things trickier when your account sharing like I am. Don't lie, you do it too. But once you're in, I found that you're able to play the games for at least a couple days offline without any issues. More importantly, the game library does change often, and when a game is removed, your game progress cannot be transferred over from the Netflix version to another copy, even if you buy that game outright. Red Dead Redemption was just added to the Netflix library, so you can play the entire game and even the Undead Nightmare expansion without paying the full $40 app price, but you do lose risking your game progress if the game is ever removed from Netflix down the line, so keep that in mind. If you're serious about gaming on iPhone, you'll want to check out Apple Arcade. For $6.99 a month, it gives you access to a library of over 200 full versions of ad-free games that you can download and play on your iPhone, iPad, and even Apple TV. It also has its own exclusives like the RPG Fantasian, which uses real miniatures for its backgrounds, or a personal favorite of mine, the city builder Outlanders 2. Apple Arcade is consistently getting new games just about every other week, and just recently they added Cult of the Lamb, NBA 2K26, and Power Wash Simulator. And for a while now, Apple's been offering 3 months free when you purchase just about any new Apple product. Apple Arcade games are easily found in the App Store by hitting the button on the lower left. And unlike Netflix, your save files usually can transfer over fine if you decide to pay for the full version of the game down the road. And for Team Android, Google Play Pass is very similar to Apple Arcade. For $4.99 monthly or $29.99 for the year, you can download around 1,000 games and apps, with most in-app purchases available for free and ad-free. In my opinion, the game library isn't quite as extensive as Apple Arcade, but it does include some popular indie games like Dredge and Terraria, as well as many of the same games that you also find on Apple Arcade, including Stardew Valley and Mini Metro, though it does lack its own exclusive games. Once you're subscribed to Play Pass, you'll find a new Play Pass icon appear on the bottom left side of the Play Store app, where you can then quickly find the games and apps that are available. As I mentioned earlier, cloud gaming is another type of game subscription worth checking out. Instead of downloading mobile games to your phone directly, these services let you stream full console or PC games from a powerful remote game server over the internet. So long as you have a good internet connection, you'll be able to access a much wider selection of games that would not normally be available on your phone or even be able to play on this weaker hardware. I'm going to briefly share 3 of my favorite cloud streaming services for mobile, but you can check out my full guide to cloud gaming linked down below to learn even more. Xbox Cloud Gaming is now included with every Game Pass subscription. You can stream Xbox games which are included with the subscription library or games that you have purchased and owned from the Xbox Store on just about any modern device, and that includes your smartphone and tablet. With Cloud Saves, it also lets you play your games on one device and then pick it up from another with your progress and achievements carried over. Some of its games do support touchscreen controls, but I still highly recommend picking up a mobile controller for the best gaming experience. While there isn't an official app available just yet, here's how to set up Xbox Cloud Gaming on your phone. Open Safari or Chrome and go to xbox.com/play. You then tap the share icon to add the link to your home screen. You'll now find a cloud gaming icon on your home screen. Next, log into your Xbox account, which has an active Game Pass subscription. Then select the game that you want to launch and a cloud gaming session will begin. NVIDIA's GeForce Now works a little bit differently in that it lets you play the games that you already own. By connecting your Steam, Epic Games, Battle.net, or even Xbox Game Pass accounts, you can stream your game library over the cloud on extremely powerful gaming PCs, and it's the best looking cloud gaming service that I've tried to date. On Android, you simply need to download the GeForce Now app from the Play Store. But here's how to set up GeForce Now on your iPhone. On Safari, head to play.geforcenow.com, tap the share button from the bottom center of the screen and select Add to Home Screen. Then log in with your account to start cloud streaming. Finally, Amazon's Luna cloud gaming service is one of the best choices for party and co-op games. The service is included for free with your Amazon Prime subscription, giving you access to a rotating library of around 70 games. You can also upgrade to Luna Premium for $9.99 to access a larger library of AAA games, including Control and Death Stranding. But my favorite part about Luna is the game night selection of party games that you and your friends can control from your phones, including Jackbox and digital games like Clue. Here's how to set up Amazon Luna on your phone. Open the mobile browser and navigate to amazon.com/Luna. Tap the share button in the bottom center of the screen, swipe up and select Add to Home Screen. Then log in with your Amazon account to start cloud streaming. Did you know you can emulate retro games right on your phone? While Android gamers have always had lots of emulator options like RetroArch or Dolphin, it was only recently that Apple allowed emulators to be on the App Store, making it way easier for iPhone gamers to play their retro games. I use Delta Emulator, which is now available from the App Store. This slick app lets you play your ROMs from older Nintendo consoles like the Game Boy, NES, SNES, and N64. There are touchscreen skins that you can choose from, but it also supports controllers as well. Just keep in mind that you should only be emulating games that you already own a copy of, but this is a great way to revisit some amazing retro titles on modern hardware. All right, I have covered a lot already, but I promised you some great game recommendations, so let's see how many I can get through in just 3 minutes. I'll also note which games are available in Apple Arcade, Play Pass, or Netflix at the bottom of the screen to make things even more easy. Halls of Torment lets you smash through hordes of skeletons with an old school art style and tons of abilities to choose from and upgrade. Terraria is a 2D sandbox crafting game with exotic environments to explore and strange materials to gather. Slice and Dice is like a bite-sized D&D game. Roll dice while you fight harder and harder enemies, leveling up and equipping your team along the way. I have been playing Red Dead Redemption non-stop since it was ported over to iOS and Android. On the newer iPhone 17 Pro, you can toggle between its 60 FPS performance or its Fidelity 30 FPS mode. This remastered game looks incredible, and I'm loving revisiting the Old West with John Marston. Balatro is sort of a poker puzzle game, and friendly warning, it is extremely hard to stop playing. Slay the Spire practically invented the roguelike deck builder, and it's still endlessly fun trying to craft the ultimate deck. If you want a solid RPG, you won't go wrong with the Final Fantasy series, which has several excellent mobile ports, including Final Fantasy VII and Final Fantasy Tactics War of the Lion. Diablo Immortal is the best mobile exclusive version of Diablo, complete with tons of loot and monstrous demons to smash. Stardew Valley lets you escape it all and start a farm in a charming town full of friendly people and just a hint of magic. Pocket City 2 is the perfect mobile city builder with elegant touch controls and the ability to play in portrait or landscape. Mini Metro turns classic subway maps into a minimalist but challenging public transit simulator. Monument Valley is a perspective-shifting puzzle game and one of the most gorgeous mobile games ever made. Dead Cells is a 2D side-scrolling roguelike with thrilling weapon combos and tricky platforming, great with a controller. Vampire Survivors starts out simple, you don't even need to press an attack button, but soon you're fighting literally hundreds of thousands of enemies using incredible combos that you've constructed. Minecraft is excellent on mobile, letting you build and explore your favorite Minecraft servers on the go. Marvel Snap is the ultimate digital card game with quick battles and tons of cards to collect. With Call of Duty Mobile, you can play one of the best multiplayer shooters on the go for free. Egg Inc. is pretty self-explanatory, raise chickens to get eggs, but the eye-catching graphics set this idle game apart. Cats and Soup is a cozy idle game that's less about getting a big score and more about collecting the cutest cats. Tapdig My Museum is an idle clicker game where your taps uncover new fossils for your museum. Fallout Shelter is a great free-to-play simulation management game where you build and manage an underground vault and keep your dwellers happy, fed, and safe, and can even explore the surface for more loot. Merge Maestro is a silly merge puzzle game where you can build combos by picking out the best power-ups. And finally, Spell Tower is like an evolving crossword puzzle that crumbles whenever you find a new word. Okay, I know that's a lot, but by now you should be familiar with the best mobile games, subscriptions, and streaming options for iPhone and Android. For even more gaming tips and recommendations, be sure to check out my other helpful guides on iPhone gaming, cloud gaming, and even the best mobile controllers that you can buy today. If I did miss one of your favorite mobile games or you have other recommendations for ones that I should try out next time, be sure to let me know in the comments because I'm always looking for other great titles. Be sure to like this video and stay subscribed for more gaming content, and you can follow me to see what else I'm reviewing. And until the next one, I'll catch you later.